They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. Again, it's Pollard. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, here's Levis. That's going to be caught by Gray. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
He's going to tuck it and go. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. Now Pollard. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. His 12th touchdown of the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Justice Hill to return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Dell motioning over. A 1st down throw for Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Baltimore. From the gun, Jackson. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Now, familiar face. Welcome back for Tennessee's second all-time leading rusher. It's Derrick Henry. And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And they are not able to draw closer. On first down, Levis. He'll air one out for Higgins. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. Running with authority. Pushes his way forward for a pickup of 6. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Levis to throw. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back near his goal line, Jackson. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one 1st down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot. They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Going up top and looking for Flowers. And that is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Ravens bring their punt team out. Jaquan Jackson deep to return. And this ball will be down on the other side of midfield. Play action now. Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. It is Harold Landry working his way in for the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. And a short field awaits. Fair catch taken on this side of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off the play fake, it's Levis. His pass, caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's second and 10. On play action, here's Levis. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. From the gun, it's Levis. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 14 yards on that pass play there. That's good for a Titan first down. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Now he'll run it. That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down.
This is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down.
And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
You can tell what the decision is about how they want to approach fourth down by what they call on third down. If that was a run play, then you can bet they were going to go for it on fourth. But because it was a pass, and then they take a sack, I think this coach on fourth down is leaning towards settling for 3. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
On first and 10, Jackson. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. The kick is good. And the Ravens will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Ray gonna return it. Yeah. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. It'll be backed up now to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. Now, a give to Davis. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll go again with Davis. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On the bootleg, it's Levis. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
The entire idea of the bootleg is to move your quarterback off of his normal spot. Buy some extra time for your offensive line and alleviate some of the pressure on the protection. But in this case, it seemed to me like the quarterback panicked a little bit. He went into survival mode and ended up leading to a massive loss.
And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him up near the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down for Tennessee. They go play action with Levis. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll run it with Davis. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Levis. And that is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Here's their punter now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play. 1st half, all tied at 7. We're back to Nashville in a moment. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. Third and a yard. He'll try and run for this with Henry. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the 1st down. Good run. The drive continues.
Really really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Second down, Jackson. Thrown left side, the catch is made. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Jackson now to throw on first down. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Extra point try now for Tucker. He's got it. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Levis to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. A second down throw here for Levis. Off he goes. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. It is 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And that'll set up 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Tennessee. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll get about 5. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Ravens are in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. First down, it's Davis. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales.
The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown Titans. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The extra point, up and good. And the Titans are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
He runs with it. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Jackson now on second down. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the handoff, it's Davis. And he's trying to turn the corner, but will not do it. Brought down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on third down at critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That's to the sideline and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. Here's Jackson. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and get
to the pylon. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Jack Gibbons. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 2. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Gray gonna return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Levis to throw on 1st and 10. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive. And he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. On the ground once more, it's Davis. And he's not going to outrun the defense. They push him back out of bounds, a loss of a couple.
You could see the running back. He's stretching it. He's stretching it. He's looking for somewhere to stick that foot in the ground and cut up field. But there was nowhere for him to go. The defense continued to take away all those cutback lanes, and he had no choice to just go out of bounds. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This brought in out past the 20. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That's caught! And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This returnable from the 4. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of first.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Levis. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and to also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's Levis to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is caught, finding Higgins. They get the conversion with a gain of 22.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want.
Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field to save them some points.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They bring the tight end in motion. They'll go again here with Henry. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
And that is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Here comes Jackson on the return. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Levis to throw it here on 1st down. connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. Here's 2nd and 6. Now, Levis. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll go. Here's Levis. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll run here with Hill. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On the handoff, it's Henry. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense, and I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he nearly takes it the distance, just short of the goal line. A spectacular return. You will happily take this starting field position. They begin with 1st and goal at the 2. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They'll try to run this one in. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they